Hi, welcome back to Poorly Explained Ultraman Rube. I've got history with this one as well. This was the second show I watched.
Interesting.
Reason for that is it was the newest one that was on Blu-ray. Like, there's nothing just past that. This wasn't the initial like six that I bought though, along with like the first four shows.
Okay.
Anyway, there is no acronym you need to remember this time.
Hmm.
You just need to remember that Rosso is the red one, and that blue is coincidentally also the red one, or the yellow one, or the purple one, or the blue one.
Okay.
You see, they change colors on their elements,
Okay.
and their elements are made up of just like how all the other new gen shows, they steal elements from, or they steal powers from the original Ultraman. They do that in this too. Anyway, while doing some research in cosmoarchaeology, brothers Katsumi and Asami are caught in Grigio's fire attacks. However, instead of being roasted, they are granted Ultra Boppets and their starter Ultraman coins of Taro and Ginga. Mom has been getting tofu for 15 years.
Who?
Mom.
Oh.
She left 15 years ago to get tofu. Just hasn't come back.
Fair enough.
Got lost on the way. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there was some cybercrime. I don't. Anyway, the brothers get in a fight on how they should use their ultra powers, but they realize they need to work together when Candy's sister gets exploded. Mom apparently knew about the Ultraman coins.
But I thought she was gone.
She was gone. She left a notebook
Oh.
with some sketches of the coins that they use for their powers.
Fun.
And anyway, I call her Candy's sister because she shows up to deliver candy. That's all she does. That's her entire role in this show is just popping candy in people's faces.
Okay.
The brothers and Candy's sister visit the local billionaire Eisen for answers about Mom's notebook. Eisen exposits all over them until the monster shows up. The Ultramen find weapons in their heads, and Eisen is revealed to be collecting coins of the defeated monsters.
They just turn into coins?
Yeah.
Why?
The same reason they turned into amiibos, trading cards.
So that one fuck who did something to the sun?
No, not that guy. Not Grieza. Grieza had nothing to do with this one.
Okay, but like that's why everyone was turned into amiibo. Well, that was why everyone was turning into virtual amiibos. I don't remember why they were turning into regular amiibos.
See, there was this guy in Ginga, Dark Lugiel. He turned everyone into amiibos for some reason.
Anytime you say that, I think of Shadow Lugia, but like in a business suit.
I think of Luigi, honestly.
I mean, that's fair too, but like I like the idea of Lugia attempting to pretend to be human.
He's got the big old man hands.
Big and graspy.
I don't know why they're coins in this universe.
I mean, the obvious answer is toys.
I mean, you've seen the Boppets.
I forget the Boppets.
This is the one where it's a big circle, and they have to grab the sides of it and pull.
That looks more... I don't think of Boppets when I think of that. I think of, like, the guitar setup as, like, a Boppet, but I guess, like, Gen 2 Boppets have, like, the steering wheel configuration, and you're just like, I don't have enough hands for this. But I think of Simon Says, like a really big Simon Says toy.
Yeah, except Simon Says always pull it. Simon Says pull it. Simon Says pull it. Pull it.
Simon Says blue coin. Pull it. I assume you put the coins in before you pull it.
Yeah, you gotta put the... Yeah. The coins go in first, and then you gotta You gotta stretch it, and it's weird. I hate it.
It's an action.
The most important Little League game is interrupted by Red King. Luckily, Katsumi's coach gives him 3 new Ultra Coins, including Zeros, to help defeat Red King.
Fucking Red King. Why is he showing up?
Because he's Red King. He's always in these shows.
I know. It's one of those where I'm like, I feel like I haven't heard him in a bit, but at the same time, I feel like I hear about him way too much.
You see, he's one of the few that I'll call by name.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually know who or what Red King is.
I don't remember exactly. I just know that he's come up enough that I'm just like, oh god.
He looks like a big corn cob.
You might want to save this for after the review.
Give me half a second here.
Okay. Yeah, because corn cob was not what I thought about.
That's Red King.
Oh. He's not even red.
No, that's why back in
Are we sure that red was the intended name?
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, well, whatever.
Back in, I think it was Ultraman Powered, there was a Red King, and then a second Red King shows up, but that one's actually red.
Oh, right, Red King. I remember now. Yeah, that's probably why I'm having this reaction, because I'm remembering the absurdity of Red King. Anyway.
But yeah, I know, Katsumi's coach just has these Ultra Coins, and apparently it's been passed down through his family, and they're like, when the time comes, you'll know who these belong to. And they just happen to belong to the idiot brothers. By the way, they're idiots. They share a single brain cell when they transform, and they do it via fax. That's how dumb these idiots are.
Is that why there's the... never mind. Just keep going. I'm sure it'll come up.
Asami and the attacking monster help a girl fly with her wingsuit. The Tiga coin is acquired.
Oh, good.
This gives them their wind forms.
I don't remember Tiga being a wind man, but that's fine.
Tiga has air mode.
Sure.
I think that's what its purple form was called. I don't know. I also don't consider Tiga to be the wind guy, but here he is.
I think Tiga was important, but I literally don't remember.
He was the first of the Heiseis.
I mean, that doesn't tell me anything, because I don't break them down by their...
He was the first one to have form changes. He's the reason why everyone has 90,000 forms.
Oh, I thought Tiga was the one who was, like, descended from royalty or whatever. But I can't remember if that was him or if that was another one.
He was the one who was in a pyramid or something like that.
Oh, God, yeah. He's the one who was on Earth. That's dumb. Anyway.
The family suffers the curse of being defeated in rock, paper, scissors, look that way by the local globe-trotting police lady. The brothers finally defeat her with the power of Seven's coin. See, she gets picked up by a giant monster. She gets picked up by Mecha Gomera, and it gets put inside the Mecha Gomera. And they can only and they win by using Seven's weapon thing. See, Zero and
the way you worded that made it sound like they won with the game of rock paper scissors.
No, they never win that.
Oh,
that is a curse that they suffer. Every 4 years, she returns to curse them.
Okay.
Asami no longer wants to be an Ultraman because he exploded the police lady in the last episode. He gets over it with the X coin. Aizen has been kidnapping people and is going to borrow the power of their bonds for his orb coin.
I feel like what's his face kind of won out on that exchange, because Zero is a lot more impressive than Orb.
Yeah, it's real good because so he's got this like machine and people are just like fucking tethered to it, and there's this guy with a hat and he didn't even bother to take the hat off. He just put the fucking there's a thing that goes around their head.
Uh-huh.
And he just puts it on the hat. It's really good. It's beautiful. Aizen reveals he's an alien who wants to become an Ultraman, and that the brother's mom stole his transformation device before disappearing. He's eventually able to turn into Orb Dark Nor Black Schwarz and clowns on the brothers. Aizen also bought 10,000 sweaty t-shirts. So you see the brothers work at this t-shirt clothing store.
Okay.
And their dad makes these awful shirts that are kind of delightful. Like there's one that's just the Earth, and it says space in wiggly letters. But in today's episode, he made shirts that look like that they've got sweat on them.
Oh.
They got that pre-sweat on them. So you can get as sweaty as you want, and you'll always look like you're sweaty.
Yeah, because that's what you want.
And so to lure the brothers to the outskirts of town, Aizen just buys 10,000 shirts.
What? So they have to deliver them?
Yes.
Fair enough.
And they got this little SUV that they bring out all the boxes, and the stack of boxes they have at the end of it is bigger than the SUV.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, I don't know if you could fit 10,000 shirts in an SUV, but if you pack them tight enough, you probably could.
Well, they didn't.
Cool.
But anyway. After 2 training montages and finding the victory coin, the brothers challenge Aizen again, who has been manufacturing disasters to play the hero. The brothers steal his transformation device. Yeah, the fucking Ultraman Victory gets to make an appearance in this.
Woo.
Yeah, I know. He's the Earth guy.
Sure.
Which checks out, because, he's from the Earth.
Oh,
he's subterranean.
Oh, right. No, I was going to make the joke that he's always face down in the dirt.
I mean, that too.
But your explanation makes way more sense.
So Aizen gets his transformation device back after the brothers fail the Ultraman finals. He summons a monster named Ouroboros.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, go beat it up, and if you do it, then you guys are the best Ultramans around. You see, Aizen hates them because he doesn't believe they're real Ultramen.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Because they're fucking stupid.
That's fair.
And, they get their asses kicked by it, so Aizen steps in and he beats it up, and yeah. After losing the Ultraman popularity contest, the brothers have to stop Aizen and his pet bug's stage production. A new Bobbit user has entered the chat. After being defeated, Candy's sister learns that her brothers are Ultraman. She also gets Aizen's transformation device when he's defeated. You see, there's a lot of devices being acquired by several people.
Okay.
Using the device, the brothers can do like a father-son Kamehameha with a giant orb, giant Ultraman orb standing behind them, also firing a beam.
But they're not related to Orb.
They're from the same planet.
That's about it, but yeah.
But it's this big old fucking ghost of Orb behind them.
Cool.
And it's really stupid. The 4th Boppet lady joins forces with Aizen. Dad starts questioning who Candy's sister is because she doesn't show up in any of the old photographs.
Okay.
See, he's like, I remember the whole family being here in this picture, but she's not in this picture.
She's a vampire.
Candy's sister forces the brothers to recap the plot. Dad does some recapping himself and can't find any proof Candy's sister is real. See, you got this big old box of memories, and ain't no memories for Candy's sister in there.
But what? But she exists. She puts candy in people's faces, like, unless everyone's having a collective fever dream.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna save your kids like drawings and stuff, wouldn't you save all of them? You know, not just two of them.
What?
See, the box of memories is like drawings and stuff, like stuff that you would collect in your school years. And...
Well, considering that, I mean, I wasn't entirely on board with the idea that like she's somehow the two brothers' sister when she seems to appear to give people candy. I was under the impression that was just like the way some people will just refer to someone who's close to them as like brother or sister, sibling.
Oh no, they all remember her as a sister who's always been there. It's just they can't find any proof of her being there.
Can't wait to find out she's mom.
Candy's sister becomes friends with Saki, the mysterious bobbit lady.
I thought she wasn't real.
and Saki gives her the Ultraman 66 and Belial coins.
Those are actually decent. Well, okay, Ultraman 66 is iffy, but Belial's pretty good.
Saki then gives Aizen her bobbit and the Grigio King coin, who's a real hot one. Saki activates the containment system on Grigio King. The fight with Grigio King picks up a few days later after Saki releases it from the containment system. After slapping all the coins together to form the Kiwami coin, the brothers fuse into Ultraman Rube and easily dispatch Grigio King.
Oh hey, they weren't Rube before. Wait, are we just going back to, oh god, what was it called? Who was the Ultraman that, like, for the first few episodes was a fusion? Like, they touched motorcycles.
Oh, that was Ace.
Yeah, so Rube is actually, like, Ace.
Not quite, because Ace is one Ultraman. Rube is two Ultramans put together. Ace just had two human hosts.
Until he didn't.
Until what's her face decided she was from the moon and had to go back. But no, Rube is a fusion of Rosso and Blue.
Do they magically get smarter when they fuse?
No. They are stronger, but they are not smarter.
Rube suddenly makes much more sense.
My favorite thing is when they fuse the older brother, Katsumi. He gets to hold the boppet and the transformation, all the relevant things, while the younger brother just sits in the background, copying his motions.
Oh, good.
So it's so dumb. Let's see, where were we? Saki pulls the alien out of Aizen and replaces him as the local billionaire. Then she gets dragged into Candy's sister's existential crisis. Aizen bikes his way around the world and out of the show. Which kind of sucks because I liked him. He's a stupid villain. He's like Jugs, but more so he's a cartoon character. So Dada and Pigmon throw a party for a giant hamster, and with the help of Candy's sister, Saki announces that in 2 months a monster will appear and destroy the world.
Okay.
An alien TV channel tries to cash in on Earth's upcoming destruction and makes a documentary on Dad and his T-shirts, which started a war. The space T-shirt. Apparently, there was only one of them on some distant planet. And they just started this huge fucking war for it. It was great. Saki and the brothers team up to save Candy's sister from King Joe when Saki's robot assistant gets hacked. She reveals that Rosso, Blue, and Grigio were sent to Earth to stop a cloud, but the best they could do was the best they could manage was stealing it. Saki steals the boppets. Saki was in the Grigio 1,300 years ago, and the brothers are her brothers. The Ultramans, not Katsumi and Isami. She's fine with everyone else dying because then no one else has to die. The original Ultraman brothers chose the new brothers and returned their boppets. They're just like, no, these idiots, they get to wield these boppets.
I was gonna say, well, that's some choices right there.
Saki claims to have caused Mom to explode into candy as a way to have another fight. Afterward, everyone returns to Mom's explosion site where a portal opens and a hand reaches out. Mom pops out of the portal along with a knife monster. Just a monster with several thousand knives taped to it.
Cool.
He's like Godzilla from Megaguirus.
Oh. I was thinking of someone literally like scaled armor, but it's all kitchen knives.
I mean, it's not quite like that. He's got like 4 big ones, and then yeah, he's got a lot of knives though. The monster is attacking the ray lines, the source of power for Saki's detonation plan. After the monster is defeated, Mom steals all the boppets. So the big cloud monster, Lugasite, he arrives on Earth, but is immediately turned into a coin. Saki steals the coin and plans on self-destructing with Grigio's third form, but Lugasite takes her boppet and reconstitutes itself.
Wait. How did the coin steal the boppet?
You see, it sent out some electricity to make arms, and then it pulled the boppet.
Okay. That's weird. It's fine.
The brothers have to convince Dad to return their boppets while Grigio gets ragdolled.
Why does Dad have the boppets?
Because Mom gave him the boppets to keep away from...
Why?
To keep away from the idiot brothers. Only to... She's like, you can give it to him, but only if it's an emergency. Oh, and the town is fucking on fire.
Fair enough, I guess.
And Dad's like, it's not an emergency yet.
Oh. Well...
Okay, so Grigio entrusts Candy's sister with her boppet, and then dies.
Again, why is this character who has literally been teased to not exist interacting with the physical world?
Because she does exist. It's just we don't know where she came from or who she is.
Okay, well, the way you were phrasing it made it sound like she's a figment of everyone's imagination.
She could be.
But no, she's been handed a physical object.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
So after convincing Mom to let them fight, the brothers get beat up.
Good.
Candy's sister learns that she is the final coin who came into existence the moment they became Ultramen. And then she becomes a laser. Candy's sister is returned afterwards.
What do you mean returned?
Well, she disappeared, and then the family drives out to a field, and they're all like, well, I guess Candy's sister was real after all, but also not real. And then she comes down from space. And they're like, you see, Mom got trapped in an alternate dimension.
Okay.
And when she saw the idiots get blown up in the first episode, because she stole the boppets, and then fell in the alternate dimension. Anyway, when she sees them get blown up, the boppets react and fly through, and that's how they get there. And that's also the time when Candy's sister gets created. I don't know why everybody just has memories of her, but don't worry about it. Everything is all good and whatnot. They add an extra. So the store they run is Quattro M. They add an extra M to the logo, and they're like, now we've got 5 employees. Anyway, select the crystal bomb. This is the movie. The brothers team up with G to stop Katsumi's friend who's become a Gridman villain. And I mean that literally. Like, he's drawn a monster, and then a guy comes out of his computer and is like, hey, that's a pretty cool monster. You want to get in that? And he just puts him in the monster.
It's fine.
Katsumi gets sent to Pigmon Planet. Candy's sister joins the fight as Grigio's third form, and then in the final showdown, she evolves into Ultraman Grigio. And the three fused become the CG abomination of Ultraman Groob.
Groob.
Yeah. It's really bad because everybody...
It sounds bad. Like, you literally haven't even described it in any visual way, but it's called Groob, and it's like, there's no way this can be good.
I mean, he looks pretty generic. Like, his best feature is he's all CG. There doesn't seem to be a suit for him, and he just looks super jarring and shiny. I mean, he looks better than Rube. Like, that's Groob.
I mean, I guess.
Let me find a picture of Rube. Rube has like a really scrunched face.
I mean, I prefer Rube over Groob.
I don't know. I think you might be wrong, but whatever.
I don't know.
Look at his stupid weapon.
Yeah, that's a fucking bop, but alright. I mean, I'm assuming that's not... Is that based on the Boppets?
Sort of.
I mean, the only thing I remember from the Boppets is that the animation was way too fucking long.
Oh, no, it is very long.
It's just like... It really shouldn't take up 30 seconds. And it does, every time. And it's just like...
These are the Boppets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call those Boppets, personally.
I couldn't think of what other toy they were like.
I think they really look like Simon Says, giant Simon Says, like electronic Simon Says, but with handles.
Yeah,
for that extreme Simon Says action.
Is there a gif of it? Can I get a gif of them using...
If you've still got more, I think we need to...
Okay, well, I guess we'll wrap this up then. Yeah, that was Rube.
Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to engage, because I feel like I don't really engage sometimes, but at the same time, I'm like, we have stuff we need to do. Alright, well, I mean, it definitely seemed more fun than anything previous.
Yeah, I mean, it was better than Jeed. I respect them more than I respect Jeed.
That seems like a very low hurdle. That's like a speed bump.
Yeah, more or less. Anyway, get ready for the next Nepo baby.
Oh god, whose child is it next?
I think it's Taro's.
Oh, Taro's the one I'm thinking of, who's, like, royalty.
He is.
Oh god.
He's the son of Ultra Dad and Ultra Mom.
Oh right, it's Dad and Mom, not King.
Yeah, Ultraman King doesn't have children, to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But he was there for Zero's training.
Okay.
I think he just wanted to watch him get beat up for several years. Like, he's like, man, it'd be real funny to watch that kid get his ass kicked. Hey, Leo, you want to kick a child's ass? You know his dad. Anyway, okay. We'll see you next time.